Hi guys, we're coming at you with another video. A life update basically. And we're gonna do a couple days in our life kind of thing. So we're doing something with his dad tomorrow. Figure I could do some videoing then. And he's pretending to be asleep because he said okay and go and then pretended to be asleep. So that's new. We're also changing the name of the channel again. Because I have some news to tell you guys, but I want him to tell you what he's doing next Thursday first. I'm gonna tickle you. I'm gonna tickle you. I'm gonna tickle you. Like he's even got the laptop in his lap. I guess it's gonna be a just me video. Alright. But anyway, so since he is apparently pretending to be asleep and doesn't want to share his life update.
Yes, that's like one of the longest running things in our relationship.
So I don't know if you guys heard what he just said. So he was pretending to be asleep and he just mumbled, "Yes, sassy." So first trip, well, not really trip we went on, but like I'm from Missouri. So he took me to my grandma's because I don't drive. He took me down to my grandma's for Thanksgiving break, I believe it was.
Yeah.
And on his way back, because he had never driven that far before.
Yep.
So I was talking to him on the phone while he was driving back home. Because, you know, I missed him and everything.
Uh-huh.
I did. And he said he was getting a little delirious because that's what he does whenever he's driven for too long.
As the wind blows over the plains, let the turkey fly over the dove.
When turkeys have...
Turkeys can fly!
Turkeys can fly, but they can't fly, like, higher than a dove. Because, like, they have more weight.
That's racist. That's fat shaming, Kaylee. We're beyond that.
Oh my gosh.
We're beyond that, okay? We're beyond that.
Alright. Alright, guys.
Shitty website. They don't have any shotguns for sale.
Goodness. But, anyways.
Long
so
story
the
short.
sassy thing is he told me he picked up a prostitute on the way home named Sassy.
And you believed me.
Let's keep in mind that when this happened, we were about a week into dating.
There's plenty of time.
And so I was not for sure if he was joking or not. I figured he was. Yes, he was.
Yeah, it was.
Alright, we're going to let him share his update first, and then I will share mine.
So, I'm going to be joining a local strip club.
No, he's
for
not.
men over 300 pounds.
Let me just say he does not weigh 300 pounds. I know you guys probably know that.
Yet.
No, you barely eat.
No, I'm actually going to be interviewing at a gun store, which will be great. Because I don't like guns at all. I'm not searching for them, literally for stuff to buy right now, so... Some websites could be like, you can't do that, and be like, calm down. But, no, yeah, so I'm going to be interviewing there. And
Which will be awesome.
I'm still been making terrible quality videos that look like they were filmed on a potato. So...
Right, because I know you guys have probably been, like, wanting another video from me, another video with me in it. So, yeah, because I've been sucking at filming stuff this summer.
You could have just said you've been sucking, so, you just suck, so, yeah.
Well, yeah, so, my update.
God, you have no burn Swiss 1889s? For God's sake, they're cheap, but I don't have any ammo.
I got new glasses. I don't know if it's really able to be seen. Oh, shoot. We were going to pick up the third pair today.
As you do.
I guess we'll do that Monday. Today is Thursday, which means I'm waiting a whole nother week because I got these on Monday.
You got 2 other ones, quit your
Honestly,
baiting.
but I don't want it to be like a thing where it gets left there for months and
God,
months
did
to
you
where they
find a
just.
stockpile of them? I'm not trying to complain, but good God, man, that's a lot of Swiss rifles.
But yeah, so that's one part. I had to drop another one of my classes this summer because I was failing it pretty bad. Because
Excuse me.
with my family being in town and everything, I just got so behind. And just like I didn't have a
Look at that.
want to do.
Look at that thing.
What the heck is that?
It's a target pistol. Dang. Target.
I'm not a fan of those. I don't like the shape of their
If
grip.
you actually swapped out the grip, I would actually really like that. So target handguns are like in rifles are really funky looking. They're not like standard stock barrel and stuff like that. They're like super like fine tuned, so they look like garbage, but they're accurate. So, I mean, you could just pick up a Makarov and be just as accurate. Yeah, it's loaded. I keep it by my bedside. Fight me. Well, don't, but you know.
Yeah. Yeah, so I dropped a class, so I'm down to 3 classes. It's currently, gosh, I don't know what day it is, but it's like, I think it's the 8th.
It's currently the 9th.
Well, since it's 1:15 in the morning, it's
Ooh,
the 9th of July.
August.
No, it's July.
September.
No.
Why do you have so much Swiss crap? Do you have anything? Oh yeah, you got a Tokarev. Good for you. It's not even Tok. It's still Swiss. Everything is Swiss. No, it's not a Tokarev. That's an old Colt model. It looks like 1907.
Oh, they have a Swiss Luger.
Dude, they have so many.
Those are beautiful.
Yeah, they are. Swiss firearms are really good. So, because the Swiss are what's the word? Cowards? Oh no, they stay neutral. Sorry, you're Swiss. It's called a joke. Can you only film for that long?
Yeah.
Why?
Because of the space on my phone.
Why do you suck so bad? Anyways, so Swiss firearms are actually really normally good condition because they're never really used in a war. So yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, with that, so I'm down to 3 classes, which I'm going to finish out, but it's not going to matter or count for anything because, dun dun dun, big jaw dropper decision was made that I've included Jeremy on, and he fully supports my changing majors.
Wait, you're doing what now? You tell me shit. God, I'm an ass. I love you.
No, we've actually thoroughly discussed it and all that shit. Yeah, so I am no longer going to go to nursing school, no longer going to be a nurse eventually or anything like that. I'm not going to be a doctor. I'm not going into healthcare at all.
God, this is just disappointing. There's nothing here. It's all Swiss.
But yeah, so
I think the website might be run by cowards. I mean, Swiss people.
I mean, it's Edelweiss is the
Edelweiss. Yeah. That's cool. I like that. Cavalry gun.
the pistol.
Yes, Kaylee.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
But I am no longer going to do, well, technically it's a science, but yeah, I'm completely starting over. I will be going to get my ag education degree
Yeah.
and be an ag teacher. So we're going to be that, like, cute, perfect conservative couple that I'm an ag teacher and he's going to be a gun store eventually owner, hopefully. I got goals for him. Also, really, really, really goals that we really want to have as soon as we possibly can. We want a house in the country with plenty of land so that we can have like a huge like garden and do like kind of one of those you pick farms kind of thing where they come out and pick the stuff. So I think that'd be a great endeavor to take on. Of course, that'll be down the road because, you know, I'm starting over. I've been out of high school for 5 years, and I am completely changing my degree program. So the name of the channel will have to change because there's no stethoscopes anymore. I still have my stethoscopes. I'm still going to use them because I am continuing to work as a CNA med aid. And I actually really love my job.
You're gonna sell your stethoscopes for gun money.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I know. I'll trade you this stethoscope for that gun. No. I will trade you this stethoscope for 1 round of 9mm.
But yeah, so it's fun. It's fun times. I'm doing okay in the 3 classes that I still am in. I have 89% in both structure and function and intro to nursing as a career. And then in my applied ethics class, I have not been the best in because I've been I did the first project and the second project both on the day they were due.
There is a Savasta 8mm Mauser for, what is it? Less than $200.
Jeez Louise.
But it has a bad bore.
Oh. Then you can't really shoot it, right?
Yeah, we should go on these Alcors. Or Alters. Single shot. Dude, it honest to goodness could just keep that in a toolbox, nobody'd know. No, nobody'd know.
Yep. But yeah, completely changing my degree program. So with that, I got the application in.
Yep.
Honestly super excited. I put in that I wanted a fee waiver though because I is broke.
We're poor.
We're very poor. I don't get paid for another week.
I don't probably get paid for another 3 weeks. Hopefully everything goes my way.
Yes.
There are AK receivers on here. I should buy some parts and have someone build me one.
That'd be cool.
Ooh, got a Yugo. It's out of stock. I hate you.
Also today we picked a bunch of mulberries.
Mulberries.
Because we found 2 trees in our apartment complex.
So for many people who don't know what a mulberry is, essentially it's a blackberry that grows on a tree instead of a bush. And they are extremely sweet. They are probably one of the sweetest fruits out there. And they stain the crap out of your hand. I actually took a shower and washed my hands multiple times today.
I was going to say, I took a shower too, and my fingers are still slightly purple.
But yeah, so they are extremely sweet. You will normally notice that their branches hang down really low, but then you have a lot of the good ones that are up top. And when we went to pick them, birds were throwing stuff in at us, and one pooped on Kaylee. So.
Yep, on my arm.
Yep.
Just pooped on my arm.
Oh darn! I thought it was a Mac, but it's just a P64. So I own a Makarov, but I want another one because
dual wielding. Duh.
Why not?
But yeah, so exciting things in our lives. So yeah, we picked a bunch of mulberries today. Got eaten up by insects. Literally covered in insect bites. I made jam with some of them, and I have...
that is a Makarov, but it's P64?
I don't know either. But, yeah, I put the rest in the fridge. I was gonna make cobbler tonight, but I am pooped.
Yeah, we gotta be somewhere at 10 a.m. tomorrow to go help my dad.
We have to be where his dad is going tomorrow, and it is an hour and a half away from where we live, which means we have to leave here at 8:30.
Kill me right fucking now.
And it's 1:23 in the morning right now.
The whole thing is like, why would you be up this late? It's because literally, so we were doing.
We can't sleep.
Well, but we did so much crap today. Like we were cooking a lot of stuff, and I don't know if you know. So think about mulberries too, right? So mulberries have a stem, which like, oh, it's no big deal, right? Like you can probably pull up. Well, the problem with the mulberry, most of them are probably only about that big, and if you can't point a reference, I'd say they're less than half an inch, most of them.
Mhm.
And they're not durable. They are.
And every time I try to pull a stem off, I destroy the berry completely.
So
I
we had what,
explode
12
it.
quarts?
12 cups.
12 cups. I always call it quarts. 12 cups, right? You know how many mulberries are in 12 cups? A lot, like extremely large amount. So, and we took fingernail clippers because that's what works to get the stems off. Because you can use your thumbnail, which is I did for a bit, but then you get a bunch of pulp, not really pulp, the juice underneath your thumb. You'll get all sorts of crap like that. It's not a big deal, but you run the risk more of destroying the berry. Also, bugs love mulberries, so we have
There's Elise.
I found a couple bugs in there. But I mean, the whole thing is like, well, can you eat them? It's just a bug, man. It's not gonna hurt you.
Right. It's just extra protein.
Yep.
Hi, Elise.
Oh, honey.
She apparently just wanted to run across in front of the
Haley.
camera. Oh, I like it.
I was like little short, little 20 single shots. That's what that is.
I know.
I wonder if you could use that as a concealed carry.
I'm gonna have to go in my pant leg. Yeah, that's another thing that I got done the other day. I applied for my concealed handgun permit.
Yup.
Yep.
Which of those of you who don't know,
It takes 9 weeks.
no, 45 business days, so 9 weeks, yeah. So the thing is though too, it's like, well, but I mean, can't you just like go in and apply one? Well, a handgun permit takes a couple days, maybe a week to get done. A concealed handgun permit.
You have to go to a class that's all day.
You gotta take a class that's like all day. You gotta pay $100 to the Nebraska State Patrol, and then you have to get your fingerprints, your whole handprints, all that stuff. The government crawls up your keister and makes sure you're a decent person, and then they send you one in the mail.
So you see this scar on my hand? The way it showed up whenever I got my fingerprints taken, because it's like an electric thing, so you don't have to get covered in ink.
Yep,
but
which is nice.
It is nice, but yeah, giant freaking scar. It just showed up as like a
Oh, and of
giant
course,
black
we
dot.
went to the old Nebraska State Patrol NSP. That's what we call it. Go to the old NSP office, right? Well,
where
they're not-
you would get that
Yeah, they're
done.
not there because that's where I went. So that office used to be what it was. It was just basically essentially the hallway you walk in was the waiting room.
Mm-hmm.
So if you had more than like 2 groups in there, forget about it. You're gonna be crammed in there. We get there. By the way, we're following Google Maps. This was not like a thing where I just knew where it. Well, I mean, I know where it is,
Mm-hmm.
but like this isn't just a thing where like whatever. We follow Google Maps, right? We get there, and I had to smoke, so I smoked a cigarette because whatever. We go up to the door.
And we got there like super, super early, so I wasn't like late.
Mm-hmm. And it says, "Oh, this office has moved." Really? That's great to know. Maybe you could.
At least it listed the address on there.
Oh yeah.
If it hadn't, we'd be screwed.
Of course, it was in an area like all the street names are like innovation, creativity. Oh, it's so stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I don't always see anything like when you come here.
Yeah, and I made chabrek for supper, which is basically like a dough that's filled with ground beef, garlic, onion, green onion, salt,
And you deep fry it.
deep fried. It's delicious.
Dip it in mayo.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Yep.
Oh, my leg. Oh, that's just my legs. I'm too old to sit like that. Ow.
And we also got laundry done today.
God, you know it's bad when you all have to old man walk after sitting down on a chair for long enough.
Yep. Alright, that's our life updates for right now.
That's a great way to end it. Just like, yeah, this is good. Bye.
Well,
Get the fuck out of here.
well, we're making it a time in our lives kind of thing. So
Not Days of Our Lives. Oh, wait, that's a soap opera. Never mind.
it is. We're gonna do days in the life of.
Today and the day of my life, I struggle with the will to live.
Yeah, so we're gonna do some taping tomorrow too.
Possibly some gluing, maybe some nailing, but definitely not some welding.
Yep. So we'll talk to you tomorrow.
I think Kaylee's the one struggling with the will.
No, I'm just tired.
Poor baby.
Extremely tired, and I'm like, I gotta get up with enough time to like get dressed, get your toast and my bagels ready
Yeah.
before I wake you up, because I want to wake you up with food in front of your nose. Alright, I better get to bed. Good night, guys.
Night, guys.